Mohammed Al Wakil from Windmills. Today I'm going to talk about reserve fund study. Imagine owning a property in a community where the elevators suddenly stop working, the chillers break down, and your service charges spike overnight just because no one planned ahead. That's not the future you want, and it's exactly why RERA has just made reserve fund study mandatory for every developer and owner association in Dubai. If you are a developer, owner association manager, or property owner, stay with me in the next few minutes. You will understand why asset tagging, reserve fund analysis, and life cycle planning are not just a paperwork, but your building's financial survival plan. So what's RERA regulation? Dubai's real estate regulatory agency, RERA, has rolled out a game-changing update. All new developments must submit a reserve fund study before handover, and all existing communities must maintain and submit updated studies that meet RERA standards. This ensures long-term building sustainability, and it holds both developers and owners association management companies accountable. So what's reserve fund study? Reserve fund study is a professional forward-looking financial plan. It calculates how much money needs to be saved every year to cover future capital expenses, like replacing chillers, repainting the facade, renewing the waterproofing, or fixing the elevators. But why? Because building age and major repairs will come. This study ensures your building has the cash ready, so owners aren't hit with one sudden financial bills. The power of asset tagging and listing. Here is where it gets smart. Before we can predict future costs, we need to know what asset you actually have. That's where asset tagging and listing come in. We inspect and record every major system, chillers, fire pumps, elevators, roofs, and etc. We evaluate current condition, effective age, and useful life. We calculate the replacement cost for each item, and we link this to a financial timeline over 10 to 30 years. This forms the backbone of your reserve fund study. Without it, you're flying blind. So what does great study include? A comprehensive reserve fund study isn't just a numbers, it's a strategy. Here is what it includes. Introduction, overview of the building and purpose, asset registered and tagging, building condition assessment, life cycle cost analysis, reserve fund balance and analysis, financial projections over 10 to 30 years, recommendations, contribution schedules, upgrades, and planning actions. With this, RERA and the owner association and the owners can make smart, sustainable decisions together. Why it matters? So what's the impact? For developers, it shows compliance and care before unit handover. For owner association, it avoids sudden special levies and protects your reputation. For owners, it protects asset value and real estate price. For buyers, a strong reserve fund is a selling point. For tenants, better building upkeep equal better living experience. And for Dubai's real estate market, this builds global trust and long-term resilience. So let's talk action. At Windmills Valuation and Building Consulting Services, we provide RERA-compliant reserve fund studies, validation and usage certification, asset tagging and registering, cost allocation and technical reports, using our smart platform for fast, transparent, and digital reporting. So if you are managing a property, working with a developer, or simply care about preserving asset value, this is the time to act. Connect with us. Let's protect your property and your future communities today.